Did you know that roughly 30% of boy names end in the letter N, and that most girl names end in vowels like A, E, I, or Y? Well, if you want your baby's name to stand out, if you want to avoid these trends, but you still want something popular, common, well-known, and beautiful, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Steph. If you don't know me, I'm a baby name consultant, so I look at names all day, every day, and I truly love it. I get to hear what people are using, what they're considering, and what the trends really are. So if you are looking for a name with a more uncommon ending sound, you're in the right place. I'm going to share with you baby names ending in L, S, T, and then I also have some ending in X, M, and B. First of all, we need to discuss the fact that in many languages, the ending of a name indicates gender, whether it be feminine or masculine. And just so we're all clear and we get on the same page here, names don't have a gender in this space. And so whatever ending, whatever spelling, whatever sound you want your kid's name to have, it is up to you. The good news is if you want to avoid the most common sounds for girls, which is that or E ending, and that strong N sound for boys, if you want something a little bit softer, a little bit different, a little bit more versatile, you can find it. There are plenty of options that are even being used in the top 10 and the top 50, top 100, and top 1000. You can find a name you love without going to those classic endings if you want. I do suggest you save this video because I have compiled a massive list of names and I'm going to share 10 girl, 10 boy from each of the ending sounds. But since I literally can't just make an entire video reading off every name that I've saved and put into a list, I will make like a PDF. If you guys want to download it, you can get all of my name lists easily at my Patreon. It's called the Name Lounge, and I love when there's a sound when I say the Name Lounge. It's a cozy little sweet spot of the internet where we get to talk about names. You can participate in challenges. You can listen to me ramble on and on. If you like what you're hearing, you might want to listen to the Name Pod because I have different themes. I've done names for my DMs, which people send me the most interesting things you would not believe about names. Let me be clear, people only send me interesting stuff about names. And then I've done like a video with my husband where we both pronounce Scottish and Irish baby names. He's Scottish, that's why that's interesting. I've also shared the names from the play that I'm doing this summer. There is so much to listen to, so much content to catch up on. And so I will be putting the entire list of all these uncommon name endings in a PDF that you can download at my Patreon, okay? So check it out. You can join for free to get the list, but to get all the extra content, you have to join a membership. There's only one tier. It's $6 and you're gonna love it. I know you will love it. Let's get started with our first letter ending. We have L. L ending names are very soft and floaty. There's like a big sigh at the end. They're very kind of lilting. They just have this elegance about them. And I think they go really well with like a bolder, stronger consonant for a surname. So like think of like Laurel Brock. Like there's something really beautiful and strong about that. I also like them next to surnames that end in an ER, and I would probably avoid a surname that starts with an L. So like Daniel Larson, it's just a little bit too, too much of the L sound, but like Daniel Parker, gorgeous. Do you guys hear the difference? Is it just the intuitive baby name brain in my head? I don't know. I hope you can hear the difference. My favorite feminine L ending names include Campbell, Ethel, Gretel, Laurel, Mabel, Marisol, Opal, Pearl, Rebel, and Sybil. What do you guys think of those? And for the masculine L ending names, we have Bramwell, Connell, Dashel, Fennel, Herschel, Kestrel, Nathaniel, Percival, Quill, and Will. A note on Quill, that was actually on my baby name list if I had a third boy. But looking back, Quill Cofield is too much of a tongue twister, so I think we avoided that. That was the right move, avoiding that. Moving on to our next letter, we have S. If you thought an L name was soft and sweet, you haven't seen anything, because the letter S ending names are even softer and even sweeter, and they kind of drift away. They're just so unassuming. They're just not aggressive. They work for anyone, and I just love how sweet and beautiful and cutesy they are. Now, some of my suggestions in my huge list are going to have a silent E at the end, like for instance, Beatrice. Beatrice ends in the S sound, but it's like a CE at the end. So for the list I'm gonna share right now, I chose specifically only names that end in the true S, but just know that this list has even more options if you are willing to look at names that have that silent vowel after that S sound, okay? I would probably avoid any surnames that start with S or C because you never really know if the C is going to be a hard K sound or the soft S sound. Vowel surnames would work, and strong consonant names as well. Here are my feminine names ending in S. We have Artemis, Caris, Corliss, Doris, Iris, Lois, Mavis, Pallas, Phyllis, and Venus. That is really hard to say over and over again, that S sound. And my masculine names ending in S that I really love, we have Anders, Atlas, Brooks, Curtis, Ellis, Maximus, Miles, Otis, Reese, and Silas. Do you have a favorite? Moving on to the letter T. Baby names ending in T are very crisp, bright, and light. Like you can hear it in the words bright and light, which both end with a T as well. These names are fresh and they are different, and I absolutely love them. T ending names can be very funky and interesting. And then you look at names like Violet and Scarlet that are ranking very high. You know that other people are loving these as well. I think T ending names go really well with a one-syllable last name. I think they can go with vowels and consonants. They're pretty versatile, and I don't know, I'm just a big fan. And here are my favorite feminine T ending names. We have Amethyst, Bridget, Evelette, Harriet, Juliet, Kismet, Margaret, Scarlet, Sonnet, and Winslet. And the masculine list, we have August, Beckett, Beaumont, Cobalt, Elliot, Hewitt, Kent, Merritt, Quest, and Wyatt. I feel like I like more uncommon boy names with these uncommon endings, and I'm liking more classic girl names overall. I know there's outliers, but that's interesting. There are actually a lot of different name ending sounds, and I just picked 3 more that I wanted to share. I actually asked my Patreon for some help. Somebody suggested the letter B and M, so we are going to also look at names ending in B, M, and X. I hope you enjoy. Okay, for B ending names, I only have 10 because there are just not many of them. We have Barb, Bob, Caleb, Deb. Also, some of them are really short. Jacob, Job, Rob, Tab, Webb, and Zeb. Mostly masculine names, and just overall, there's just not a ton to choose from. It's also not one of my favorite name endings, but I love how like different and unique it sounds. It's very fun. I also have a mixed list of 10 for M ending names. Here we go. Blossom, Callum, one of my favorites. Charm, okay, that's another favorite. Dream, Harlem, Liam. Liam is number 1 in the US, you guys. The number 1 boy name ends in the letter M. Isn't that cool? Lilium, Miriam, Salem, and Tatum. Gorgeous. And moving on to the letter X, I do have 20 of these. Here we go. Alex, Beatrix, Bex, Calix, Felix, Fox, Jax, Knox, Lennox, Lex, Lux, Lynx, Max, Maddox, Nyx, Onyx, Pax, Phoenix, Rex, and Beatrix. Beatrix, as a variation on the name Beatrix, is my new favorite name crush. I'm obsessed. If you made it to the end of this video, please give it a like. That tells me I should do more of these types of theme videos in the future. We can even look at the beginning letter sounds. We can look at whatever you guys want. I'm always taking suggestions in the comments, so let me know. Don't forget to check out the Name Lounge if you are interested in the entire list of uncommon letter names, and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy naming!